Hello, this is a Lighthouse Hall of Fame film back in Malinovka. Standard mode, but this time from the Southeast server. And we're with the WinnieANKA, continuing his quest to see how many different tanks he can get into the Hall of Fame on. This time he's in an M24 Chaffee. At least we're not in West Mali. We get to see Mali from the other side of the standard map, which we don't see as often from the West because the West is just classic passive spotting. Here you have to work a little harder for it, and as you'll see, WinnieANKA does that effectively. There are 3 artillery apiece, 1 scout on the enemy team and 2 on his. Actually, he has 1 scout and 1 light. That's why it's like that. Both teams are dominated by heavies. The enemy team has nothing more than heavies with the artillery and scout. And his team has 1 TD, 1 medium, and a bunch of heavies. So this is ideal situation for passive spotting. You got huge targets that don't move fast on the enemy team. You have targets that can hit pretty hard on your team. So if you can find a spot, a location to set up in that gives you spots, you should, if your team's paying attention, be amply rewarded. So he realizes that, hey, the enemy team doesn't have anybody with good view range, except for the leopard. I'm going to pull up here with my little tank and hide in this bush. And I'm going to spot all these heavies as they mill about their spawn. And now you just kick back, pop open a brew, and watch the carnage. And I doubt he's going to shoot for a while and give his location away. This is one where you just sit there and go, wow, sometimes being a scout is sweet. So he finally says, hey, that guy's so far away I can get by with shooting at him. Now if I could only pen him. Switches to APCR. And that's enough of that. We're going to move forward and get some more spots again. There's another bush up here right in front of him we'll probably pull up into. This is a great location if there's nobody up here, which there normally is, but in a battle like this where there's so many heavies, the odds of somebody going here is probably small because heavy drivers don't go there. They're not used to going to that spot. That gets them killed, but here comes the IS right down the middle. That's kind of going to suck here in a second. Ready to fire. You're ready to get shot if you don't move. And he's not going to duke it out with him. He's going to get behind this rock and he'll... That was a good decision. IS is going, I'm going to get you. He's going, no, you're not. I'm more agile than you are. Artie's trying to get him. There's, oh yes, good shot. His girl took out the IS, which is exactly what he was hoping to have happen. And now he can move back forward and get the spot again. And he starts lighting up heavies again. He's going to shoot at this guy. I'm pretty certain of it. It's too tempting. Nope, he's not. I thought he would have. They have a 4-tank lead already, and God knows how much of a damage lead they have. But they've been blasting on the enemy team, so... The only tank on the enemy team that had any chance of spotting him is the leopard, and it died. So he's going totally against heavies and Artie right now. The view range advantage is just ridiculously huge for him. He has heavies moving up and flanking from along the water side. All but potentially one of the other heavies. Yeah, there's the other heavy. All three heavies other than that Tiger P are up on top of the hill. So when the Tiger P disappears, it's going to be open season on Artie if he chooses to go get him. Well, there's the M24. Enjoy seeing it for a short time that you get to see it, because it's going to disappear here soon. Rubble. He got spotted, so he's moving behind the rock and getting concealment back in case Artie tries to take him out for killing their friend. Good shot on the Tiger V, gets the kill shot. He's spotted again. At this point, it doesn't matter. He just needs to stay moving. I don't know if you just saw, I think a tree fell down up there. Yeah, and there's the Crusader SP. And there's the Hummel. So he's going to finish off the SP, trying to use the Hummel to keep from getting fired at. Darn. T-29 took out the Hummel, or you would have had to pass Kuti too. The only two tanks left are up in front of him. They're each damaged. So he's going to move up, get spots on the guy again. Lots of teammates closing in with him. Probably won't even need his spots. He wants a couple more points of damage, though, I know. And a kill. Yes. Yes? No. For this battle, WinnieANKA has 1,436 damage with 3 kills. 23 of 24 shooting, that's 96%. But his spotting damage was pretty darn good. 5,125 points of spotting damage with 11 spots. Because he was shooting a lot of APCR, he only got 18,166 credits. Still decent. Could have been a lot higher, but he needed that APCR. He ends up XP-wise 2,861. Survived the fight, got a patrol duty and a scout medal, and then added on spotter, fire for effect, and bruiser mini medals. It gives him a battle score of 2,926. That's good for the current first place Chaffee battle. If it's like the old Hall of Fame, it won't keep him there, but it's going to keep him in first place until somebody comes along and beats it. So there's a look at Malinovka from the other side. Highly idealized battle because of all the big, slow tanks on the enemy team with no view range. It let him move right up along the water and bush hop, and you saw how he stayed in one location till the spots dried up, then he moved forward, stayed there till the spots dried up, then he moved forward, stayed there, and then at that point he was able to start thinking about going deeper and finding the artillery. He didn't really drive very far the whole battle. He only went 1.82 kilometers. I mean, he started here and moved here and moved here and moved here and went up here, and that's it. Just drove up the middle of the field, just took his time and let his teammates kill everything as he went. Ends up with an excellent battle. You don't have to drive around like mad to play a scout effectively. If the enemy's letting you spot them, do what they're letting you do and let your teammates get all the kills, because you end up with a ton of XP and a decent amount of credits and in the Hall of Fame. Happy hunting.